Hey folks, this is John Child Cruise Addicts, and I've got two special guests today, Alanna and Rafael Zingano. They've got an amazing website called Travel the World from A to Z with Alanna Zingano. And let's go to the interview right now.
Hi, John. How are you? Thanks for having us.
Rafael met at a recent event, and it was so nice to meet him. Obviously, so much is going on in the world. How are you all doing? I guess let's get right down to it.
We're doing great. We are currently quarantining and ready for things to get back to the new normal, itching for to get back to cruising, really.
Yes.
Now, those that might not know about your channel, can you tell us about your channel, your website? Can you just give us a quick rundown of how people can get to know you and see your work?
For sure. Well, my social medias are all at Alanna Zingano, and basically all my content revolves around a lot of different travel and cruising. We love to share experiences from cruise vlogs, interviews, advice, tips and tricks, and just try and have some travel inspiration out there and provide you with great knowledge to help you with all of your travel.
Awesome. And do you have a website? I think you just said it. You just opened a website, right?
Yes, our website just launched not too long ago, and it's alannazingano.com.
Excellent. Okay, so we're going to dive right into our questions. Thank you again. So my first question is going to be, and you guys can answer this any way you want.
B.
I'm going to watch Rafael.
Hey.
Okay. Question number one. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. When was your first cruise, and how many have you been on now?
My first cruise was when I was
Pee-wee?
Yeah, so I was a preteen. I was 10, or was I 11?
You were 12.
I was okay, I was 12. And I have been on 19 cruises thus far. Your turn.
Same as Alanna. My first cruise was in the teens. And the funny story is we both sailed in the same year in 2002. But
that was both of our first
before
cruises.
We were together.
Yeah, okay. I
think yours was in September, somewhere in September, I think, and mine was in December of the same year.
My memory is a little more fuzzy than his, but we both have been on 19 now, yeah. Even though that not all of them have been together. It's kind of weird that our number's the same.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so what made you fall in love with cruise travel?
You go first.
For me, it's very, the bundle that you get from it makes it more fascinating in the sense where you get to experience different places, different destinations, all from one trip. Being able to wake up one day in Nassau, the next day in Jamaica, the next day somewhere else, you get to experience a little bit of each place, and it gives you the taste. Do I want to come back and visit for a longer period of time?
Yeah, I would have to echo exactly that statement, but also add, just the value in the pricing. It's always pretty much very competitively priced for what you can get with a all-inclusive. It's a lot of times cheaper than that, and just the environment. It's so much fun. It's really, we have been bitten by the cruise bug, as we like to call it.
So, great. So what is your favorite port of call and why?
Oh, this one always changes for me, just because as you travel to new destinations, I get so entranced by them of, this is new and exciting. It just makes it that much more fun where you kind of fall in love with it. But I do have a special attraction to private destinations. So cruise lines, private islands, or cruise lines, private destinations. For a while there, Labadee, Haiti was my favorite private destination. And then it became Royal Caribbean's Perfect Day at Coco Cay. What's your favorite?
For me, right now, any.
With everything. At this pause on cruising.
At this time in life, any. But I mean, going back to, each port has so much to bring you, so much culture, so much energy, and it's diverse. That makes it a lot of fun. Like Alanna said, private destinations is definitely a plus, especially because it's all geared towards you. It was built towards the traveler. But when you flip it on the other side, one of the favorite ports where we did not go as cruising for me was actually Havana. It was such a beautiful city, engulfed in a time capsule that, you get, it just brings a lot of good new memories.
Awesome. So here's one for you. So you run into someone who says they will never cruise, kind of insert an excuse, right? What would you tell them?
I would tell them that Rafael's laughing because he's had this instance probably happen more times than not. You bump into a coworker and, they ask, why do you cruise so much? And, oh, you're going on another one. So I think you have a few instances of this happening in real life for sure. But I think it's definitely something where you just have to say you have to experience it for yourself. Yes, you might experience a little seasickness, but there's the remedies for it if you're really worried about it. And there's there's nothing quite like being on a cruise.
And I think with everything that has gone, in the world with the COVID-19, it's one of those things. You cannot live in fear.
Yeah.
If you continue to live in fear, you're not even going to leave your house. You can go to the grocery store. You can go, just go to the mailbox. So I mean, it's one of those things. If you live in fear, you're going to miss your life. And that's wasted, in my opinion.
Right. Okay. So we're going to get a little serious here for a minute.
Oh no, hold up, John. Okay. How about you? What do you tell the people?
Of me? Well, so I tell them the same thing. Usually they just have all these excuses. I get seasick, and I actually talked to someone recently, and they were saying most people think that they're going on a fishing boat or something. I wouldn't want to go on a fishing boat either. It would make me seasick. So, yeah, the cruise ships aren't like that. They've got stabilizers. I mean, I don't know about you, but on the recent cruises I've been on, I didn't know we even left port sometimes. Something will be going on, it'll move, and you don't even realize you've been moving. And that's it used to not be that way. But
yeah.
You'd actually hear the old, 20 years ago or whatever it's been, you'd actually, the engine would turn on, the ship would vibrate right before it took off. So you would know that you were about to depart, or you would definitely know you were underway. And now they're so smooth. It's really, really nice. And then I tell them, I said, have you seen an aircraft carrier? I said, these are bigger than an aircraft carrier as far as volume goes. I said, they're only like 100,000 tons. I said, the cruise ships are 230. So we're talking,
at least,
I says, so they're massive. It takes a lot. So getting back now, we got to get serious now.
Okay.
So I'm going to use this for Alanna. I'm going to ask you, Alanna.
Okay.
Alanna, your life on this earth is coming to an end. You're taking your last cruise. Can you describe your last cruise for me?
Oh my goodness. This is taking a turn. My goodness. Well, describe my last cruise.
What would it be?
Whew. Well, I think let's encompass a world cruise so we can get in all of the ports and hope that I have enough time to get to all of those destinations, because my bucket list is rather long of all the places that I want to get to. But I think my favorite activities of what would be included would definitely have to be the silent disco. The party would not stop. I would be having a grand old time and enjoying a lot of the different entertainment with everything that the ship has to offer, from Cirque du Soleil shows on MSC and all the different Broadway productions, and just dancing all around the ship and all the music and fun. And the food. I'd be eating all the food.
So, would it be the MSC cruise? Is that what you're going to take?
They have been on my mind because I'm really into the Cirque du Soleil, and I've been looking into getting on one of their ships with the Cirque du Soleil shows that they offer on some of their ships. So they don't do world cruises that I know of, but so that would be a little difficult. But really, I would have to take a little bit of piece of every different cruise line to make the perfect one. And if it's my last cruise on this earth, then I think we'll allow that, right?
Right.
Some of the favorites from everything.
We'll make it work.
Why not?
Okay, so as far as celebrating goes, what is your favorite drink to order on a cruise?
Ooh, my favorite drink.
It
I
can be
think I'm a
specific.
Miami Vice. A Miami Vice is great by the poolside. It's the pina colada, half pina colada, and then half. Oh gosh, what's the red part? I forget, but it's delicious. It doesn't matter.
I know there's a Coco Loco on Royal Caribbean, which I still haven't stopped talking about. That's
Yeah, have you had that?
yeah, that's really good.
Yeah.
And there's a Kiss on the Lips on
Carnival.
Carnival. Yeah, I love
Is
that.
it Royal or Carnival? The kiss on the
Yeah. Coco Loco is Royal Caribbean, and then Kiss and Lips Carnival. So yeah, there's always these unique drinks to each line that you find yourself drawn to or remembering.
Yeah, I'm kind of basic with the Miami Vice because I can get it on any cruise line, and we cruise all the different lines, so that way I know there's always something I like.
Yeah, we like a really good mojito sometimes too. Really.
Yeah, those are delicious.
Okay, so imagine you could order. Here's the next one. Imagine you could order and get food delivered from your favorite cruise line, kind of like Uber Eats or whatever have Grubhub or So you're sitting home right now, and you get on your app and you order. It can be different cruise lines, and you order a meal. What would you guys order for dinner?
Wow, yum. I was just saying how much I miss cruise food, so I actually have this kind of thought out in my head. I think for entrees, I would definitely be ordering some of Royal Caribbean's polenta. Absolutely delicious. For desserts, a creme brulee is where it's at for me. And I definitely want some after dinner drinks. I want some after dinner coffees to round out the meal. You mean an appetizer?
Entree.
An entree, I said the polenta. I could also go for a lobster. Can't go wrong there. For an appetizer, though, I'm going for a French onion soup, which I think I'm gonna have to make at home because I've been craving that. You would order a steak.
Steak Diane. And the desserts, that would be tough. And since we can do Uber Eats from multiple cruise lines, I'll do the ice cream from Disney, the melting cake from Carnival, and Royal, the 50th anniversary birthday cake that we had on the Mariner, which is not the traditional vanilla one. They actually made it special for us with all chocolate.
Rafael is a big chocolate fan, so chocolate on chocolate on chocolate.
So
a milkshake.
Oh, that's the aftertaste.
Your dessert.
Yeah.
Your second dessert. Add in a chocolate milkshake there too.
Oh, that sounds really good. I hope I want to join you guys for dinner then.
Are you hungry yet?
Yeah, I'm hungry. I am hungry actually. Thank you for the great answer there. And the Mariner of the Seas is very special to me and my wife because on October 16th of 2005, we got married aboard her.
Congrats.
That's a real special ship. Well, we want to bring our kids and our life since then on board to see the special ship. So I hope we get to do that soon.
And talking about the Mariner, how it's special for you, we actually announced Valencia on the Mariner.
Yeah, our birth announcement was on the Mariner as well. So both special occasions on that ship. Very cool.
Awesome ship. Let's see. So moving on to our next question. Number 8. What port do you choose to stay on the ship? And what do you guys do when you're staying on?
I think any port that we decide to stay on the ship is where we want to really just enjoy everything that the ship has to offer. We really do love experiencing all that the ports have to offer. So it has to be a ship that is have amazing amenities for us to stay on board. But I think a port that we would stay on board and that we have previously and would do it again would be Nassau.
Nassau or Cosmo.
Only for the reason that we've been there so many times and that we've done so many different activities each time that we've been there that it is, we're running out of things to try that are new.
Okay. So
And Valencia concurs.
and sometimes it's harder to travel when you have a little one too. So it's easier to maybe go over to the baby pool or just take a relaxing day. I mean, because you do need to relax.
Yeah.
So as you guys will cruise with a baby, I'm sure you'll see that. You know, as you maybe we'll just stay in today.
Yes.
You know, and get best of both worlds. Okay, so question number 9. Do you have a big money saving tip when it comes to cruising?
Ooh,
Yes.
go ahead.
One of the big tips is raise money.
Buying gift cards.
Buying gift cards, raise that you can buy sometimes like $100 gift card for $95. So you can save $5-10 there per every $100. So I mean, 5% savings.
Mhm.
Another big trick is last minute sailings. Those you can buy, you can get some amazing deals.
Yeah. The only thing that I would just mention with buying gift cards off a raise is that your sailing can't be a last minute sailing. That you have to do a bit in advance. When you buy a gift card off of any of the gift card depots or other websites, gift card granny, things like that, you have to basically have it registered within a certain amount of time. So generally it has to be about 2 weeks prior to your cruise. So the cruise line has the opportunity to process it. But then that funds can go right to your account, pay your remaining balance. And this is where having your travel advisor really helps you just kind of square all of those away, or have it kind of be a credit for you when you get on board. So you have, $200 on board credit for your spending. So we've done that a couple times, and that works out nicely, and a little extra bang for your buck.
I've never heard of gift cards. And you said, is it Waze, like WAYS or?
No, it's Raise. It's RAISE.
Oh, so that's a website, and you can go there and you can buy like a $100 gift card for a lot less.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the other big one you can do is Target, the red card.
Mm-hmm.
You can actually buy, I believe, Disney gift cards.
You could buy
Yeah.
You could buy any gift card, but Disney is the one that it's hard, because discounted Disney gift cards are hard to obtain. Discounts with Disney in general are hard, but a Target, if you have the Target red card, is the Target credit card. So if you go ahead and sign up for a credit card, they always get 5% off of your purchase, and they allow you to use that 5% off when you are purchasing gift cards. So that's a nice little hack for you as well, if you don't want to go through like a third-party site like Raise or Gift Card Granny or Gift Card Depot or things like that. You can just use regular old Target, but you do have to open up another credit card. So we haven't done the Target Red Card, but we know a ton of people that works for. And with that one, you can a guaranteed 5%. Sometimes on the gift card sites, it'll be 3% or 15%. It all depends on their surplus and availability, or the supply and demand of how many gift cards they have for that cruise line. So for instance, sometimes they'll have 0 Carnival, but they'll have 100 Royal Caribbean, and you just really don't know. So it's kind of hit or miss. Whereas Target would be a for sure, because you're just buying it. You don't have to see how many people are selling it.
Oh, that's cool. I never heard about that. That would really add up, though.
Yeah,
it does. So I mean, it's something to look into, and a lot of times people can buy these gift cards. A little tip is to buy like a $20 gift card every time you grocery shop, and that kind of, if you can afford it in your budget, of course, but it's just, an extra $20 might not break the bank, but just put it in that gift card, and it's putting it towards that spending money, and it's with that gift card, so you're not going to spend it until your vacation, and you have it that way, and it's just something to help add towards the funds.
I love how you guys are on the same page with your love for cruise travel. I mean, literally down to the same month and amount of cruises, because that would make a life a lot easier. Like, for people that have some spouse that isn't on the same wavelength.
Yeah, well, I mean, out of all of our cruises, the majority of them we've been on them together, and we love planning it. I think Rafael's really more the planner, and I'm just more go with the flow. But we do really enjoy like all the different aspects, and trying to do it as much as we can, you know? So it's finding those hacks that make it work.
Oh yeah. Okay. So question 10, the lightning round, I call it.
Here we
And
go.
This is kind of me like a this or that. So
Ah,
are you guys ready?
We're ready.
Are you sure?
We're
Okay.
ready.
Okay. Buffet or main dining room?
Main dining room.
MDR.
Drink package or pay as you go?
Pay as you go.
Wow.
Specialty restaurants or included?
Specialty restaurants.
Specialty restaurants.
Inside cabin or balcony?
Balcony. What kind of question's that?
Inside, just to make it more.
So private table for two or large table to meet people?
Large table.
Okay. Comedy show or production show?
Comedy show.
Production.
Oh, first one that we disagree on.
All right. One-man band or piano bar?
The what?
One-man band or a piano bar?
One man band.
Yeah, one-man band.
Okay. Watch the sunrise or sleep in?
Sleep in.
Sleep in.
Okay. And then we have a bonus question. Describe what cruising means to you in one word.
Adventure.
Bliss.
Excellent. Bliss. I love it. And that's going to conclude our 10 questions and bonus there. Thank you so much for joining me and taking the time. She is Alanna Zingano, and he is Rafael Zingano. And you can travel the world A to Z with them. And thank you again for joining us.
Oh,
Thanks.
thank you so much, John. That was awesome.
Thanks for having us.
I think we scored pretty well with that lightning round there. That was a lot of fun.
You guys did really good.